Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Well, we all want to look good in our swimsuits and sundresses this summer, but maybe there's a little stubborn fat keeping you from feeling your absolute best. Well, luckily there are hot and cool treatments that are virtually painless and fit into your busy schedule too.
Dr. Deborah Manjoney from the Wisconsin Vein Center MediSpa is here to tell us the secret behind feeling body confident this summer. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you. Good morning.
Yeah, sometimes diet and exercise just doesn't do everything that we want it to do.
It doesn't, because we can't really target areas. Even though we'd like to target an area to either with diet or with exercise, sometimes you can't. So you're left with a pocket of fat, and maybe that's an area you want to get rid of.
Yeah, and you shouldn't feel bad about it. You should just maybe consider some options.
That's right.
And you have hot and cool treatments.
We do. We are really the only center in this area, I think anywhere in Wisconsin, that has both CoolSculpting and Vanquish Nexus, which all can work in different ways to help get rid of excess body fat in areas that you don't want it.
Let's start with Soprano ICE.
Okay.
Because this is sort of the new permanent laser hair removal system. The unique thing about it is the laser, which has a cold tip, but also that it works on people who have lighter hair.
Well,
right?
It works better on people who have lighter hair than the old-fashioned lasers did. Now, anyone with really light white blonde hair is not going to have a great result no matter what kind of laser hair removal is used. However, it's going to probably reduce it by at least 50 to 60%. So if you really have an area that's quite hairy and it's a pain to deal with and you want to slow that down, yes, it can indeed work. The greatest thing about this laser is it can be used on people with any color skin. It is the worldwide leader as far as laser hair removal. Not necessarily in the United States, but in areas where people have more ethnic skin color. So the Middle East, China, all those areas, this is the most popular laser hair removal machine there is because it can be used on people of any color. And so it's a technique where we use an in-motion technology. So it's a constant movement thing, so you're not feeling the hot flashes. The coldest tip on the market, it cools down to like -2 or 3 degrees, and it's just very rapid and almost painless.
Okay.
It's wonderful.
That is great. To get rid of that hair, not have to shave or do things like that is, you know, priceless. Okay, let's talk about CoolSculpting, because that's something that we were showing some pictures for, especially in the midsection. A lot of people really like CoolSculpting.
CoolSculpting is great when you have a pocket of fat you want to get rid of. So it really works well for people who aren't excessively overweight. You know, 20 to 30 pounds, not a problem at all. But what we can do is apply an applicator, and they vary in size, and so we template it out, and then over the course of an hour the fat gets frozen, and the fat freezes at a temperature that's higher than skin and surrounding tissue, so the other tissues are not injured. The fat cells are injured, and the fat cells will permanently die. So I guess death is permanent.
Yeah,
I like that. Like
die, fat cells, die.
So, and you'll lose 22 to 25% of the fat cells with one application in an area. And so it works very, very well. You'll see results over several weeks. Now we're able to speed up those results with something that we've added on, and that's what we're talking about, our secret weapon. We do acoustic massage. Everybody needs a couple of minutes of massage after the applicator's taken off to kind of loosen up what's a real solid kind of stick of butter that looks red and almost like a mountain after you take off the applicator, because it's a suction applicator. And we usually do a manual massage, but now we've started adding this acoustic massage with sound waves, and it's almost like a little jackhammer, very comfortable, but it works even better. So it speeds up the results, and it makes the discomfort that some people had afterwards, like in the abdomen, almost non-existent.
And then you just flush it out.
Yes,
Is that
the
how it
fat
works?
gets flushed out of the body over the course of several weeks, very slowly and normally and easily. So
you
there's
can
no
do
risk.
the abdomen, the flanks, bra fat in the back, the inner and outer thighs. And was that the Z-Wave?
The Z-Wave is the acoustic massage.
Okay, so the Z-Wave
and we
is
are the only ones in Wisconsin that have that.
Okay, and that's something that's applied, as we're looking at here, after CoolSculpting. To kind of massage that fat that's been treated. Okay, wonderful. What about Vanquish? Because this is something that also helps eliminate unwanted fat.
And it's a permanent fat reducer as well. It is radio frequency heat, and Vanquish is a no-touch technique. So it's interesting and it's unique because you lie under a platform that heats up and gives electrical magnetic energy, so that as you're lying under there for a period of about 45 minutes, we're able to again adjust the depth, and fat goes away permanently. At least that's what they tell us. But there's a nice circumferential treatment. So this is different from CoolSculpting. CoolSculpting's more localized pockets of fat. This is for more circumferential reduction. So you just lie there quietly for 45 minutes. It does its thing, and you need about 4 treatments with this one to get to the end result.
And what do usually people get as a result?
Well, they may get a result of up to 2 to 3 inches of reduction in the area that's involved.
Wow.
Especially when we're combining it with that Z-wave. Yeah. So by doing that, people can get a very nice result.
That's great. That's incredible. We have a graph that kind of demonstrates this is Vanquish as well as...
This is Vanquish and CoolSculpting. It just shows the improved technique by adding the Z-wave, the acoustic wave, the acoustic massage, the improvement and the rapidity of improvement of using either of these techniques with or without the Z-wave added on. And so by doing that, it really increases the blood supply. It kind of is like a massage that just improves everything. And so by doing that, we are able to really improve the results, hasten the results that you'll get.
It's wonderful. You have a free event. It's called the Fire and Ice event.
Right, that's why we talked about the hot and cold today.
I like that. It's happening July 30th at 5:30. It's free for you to learn more about all the different techniques that we mentioned today. There are door prizes and special offers that will be available to people who attend this free event. And all people need to do is register.
That's right. They just have to call and register.
Wonderful.
And they'll be able to come in and learn about these techniques in a lot more detail, have a consultation if they'd like, and then there'll be special rates to book that night, but also some door prizes.
Fantastic. The hottest and the coolest.
I like that. Call the phone number you just saw there, 262-746-9088. Always great to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you and have a great weekend.
You too.